I make a booster disc for radionics. I don't have it right here, but let me give a shout out to Adam from Berkana Labs. He's located in UK, but this is a radionics plate.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
So you can do basically holographic healing, boost intentions. And with my booster disc, which is an orgone booster disc, people are getting up to 5 times faster manifestation. So yeah, because it's like, see, this is the thing. I mean, man, we've been talking about all kinds of topics, but the pyramid thing you could go so deep into. It's like basically pyramid energy tools is the same as the thought wave. Okay. So if you have an orgone booster or energy device and you're using radionics, which is a mechanical way to induce a trend for healing, manifestation, and so forth, it's like you're pushing more energy through the circuitry and it boosts the effect. Yeah.
Now, the neat thing about radionics is I've seen different types. I've seen the holographic plates that you're referring to, and I've also seen the ones that have technologies built into them that are electronic and have motherboards and stuff like that. I've seen ones also made with shoe boxes and have those specific holographic plates. And the go ahead. You can say
well,
something?
I mean, basically, so there's a field of holistic healing called radionics, right? And like many things, this was actually developed in America. But because
wasn't it Wilhelm Reich? Or Wilhelm, yeah.
It was Abrams. He was a doctor, but it is an overlap with Reich. But basically, he was a medical doctor, and they were doing muscle testing with patients. But then they found that the patient didn't even have to be there. You just needed a holographic sample, such as like a drop of blood on a paper, and they could test that sample because that's a holographic piece of you. And then when they use a radionics board or so forth, they can tune the rates to, send healing energies and so forth. But the thing is that although you can get good results from a radionics device, you don't need a device because the trend starts from here. It starts with a thought, right? And people say, well, how is that possible? Well, actually, you're doing it every day. This is the power of manifestation, but most people, their minds are so chaotic that they're manifesting negative trends, right? So it starts with as little as a thought. And then after that, it could be like writing it on a piece of paper, or you can use certain boosting symbols, a diagram on a piece of paper, right? Then the next level up from that would be maybe a paper machine. It's actually, it sounds crazy, but drawing a diagram of a machine, maybe with even paper dials. Some of the Indian Vedic system, they have a copper tracing plate with sacred geometry, right? And then the top level would be actually having a board with some scalar coils in there and running a current through here, right? So it actually, people ask me, well, how quickly or why should I buy your booster disc, right? And I say, well, I can't give you a discrete time because you are a part of the process. So some people, they may get 5 times quicker, but you may only get 2 times quicker, because that's the thing that people don't understand. When you're dealing with a holographic layer, I consider this part of like a meditation. It's not like a treasure box or something like that. It's part of a meditation, right? So I can send healing energies, or you can, for homeopathy, you're talking about homeopathy before, you can actually take a signature of, say, it's an aspirin pill, right? And copy that onto a sample of water. You drink the water, it's going to have the same effect as the pill, So, I mean, it just, I just find it interesting because when you start getting into a lot of these healing modalities that deal with the energetics, you start finding out the way the world works is much different than we were ever told. And when you're targeting these energies, you could use like a tissue sample, like say, typically you would use the nails, right? Nail clippings, but you could use a photograph because a photograph is a holographic representation of that person. Okay. So, in this, when I connect the dots and I think about these things, maybe, people used to laugh at the natives, say, oh, don't take my picture, you're stealing my soul. Well, maybe they had a deeper understanding of the holographic reality